Before I start this video, I just want to let you guys know that I have a new store up on teespring.com. Now, I was on TeePublic before, but now I'm on Teespring because the good old boys over there, they made me a shirt that I've been wanting made for a very long time. I've been looking for artists, and they did it very well. It's a meme that I made late last year, and I love it to death. It just perfectly encaptures who I am, and I'm sure it encaptures you too. So if you want to pick it up, just go to the Teespring link in the description below. You know, it would be supporting the channel, and you'd be looking sexy simultaneously. I would really appreciate that. Now let's get to the cancer.
Supreme victory!
So there's this YouTuber named Superwoman, and I've never seen any of her stuff, and she's this Indian broad that, you know, just a lot of people love her, and I don't know, I think she might be related to Jinder Mahal or some shit, but apparently she's been pissing off a lot of people with this new video called a Geography Class for Racist People. Now, I haven't seen the video, but I'm assuming it's probably garbage, but I don't know, I want to see if people are overreacting, or maybe she has some good points, I don't know. I'll just be reacting to this right now, and but I'm just gonna make the assumption that it's trash because, you know, she has 11 million subs, and I'm sure she's in normie territory, so, you know, fine, but I'm gonna try to be fair, and I'm gonna give it a shot. Well, I can already tell you that I'm not really feeling the intro already, you know, it's just one of those stupid-ass condescending bullshit like, oh, hello, I didn't see you there.
You know, when something horrible happens in the world, you'll see the rise of two types of people. Number one, people who don't let fear divide them and instead choose to come together.
I know there's a lot of people that watch this video and they probably think that they're in that category, but I guarantee you that most of her followers fucking cried when Donald Trump won and became president. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that's letting fear divide you. But I'm just, you know, I'll give you guys the benefit of the doubt. Continue.
And number two, racist idiots who don't deserve an internet connection.
I know I haven't seen this video yet, but I'm under the impression that she's gonna be on the ladder.
And here's the thing, right? I just don't like when people are bad at things. If you're gonna be racist, at least do it right. And look at this comment under my YouTube video. Go back to your country, you terrorist Paki, Afghan Indian Muslim slut. Hashtag make America great again.
Maybe we're using different interfaces, but I find it very strange that it just says 0 likes instead of just having no likes at all, because when I see a comment that has no likes, it just doesn't have any likes on it. I've never seen that before. This looks kind of generated to me, and it could be because it's really dumb. It has nothing on it, no comments, no nothing. There's no flack. You just sifted probably through all the amazing comments and you found that one shitty one, probably some sock account, some bullshit, and then all of a sudden you make an entire video just off of this bullshit. Give me a fucking break.
Now, I don't mean to discourage Merrick. Okay, he seems like a great guy, but your stupidity bothers me. Okay, first and foremost, let's make education great again. In fact, hello and welcome. We'll begin by taking attendance. Are you here? Of course you are. YouTube comments are how you feel validated. Today we're going to be taking a trip around the world.
I am not a fan of her condescending bullshit attitude. It's literally like, is this how she talks to her audience all the time? And I'm not talking about just the 101 thing, but even beforehand how she started off this video. Did she talk to her audience like they're fucking children? I mean, Jesus, man.
So you'll need to pack. It's probably been years since you've had the chance to use your passport, just like your penis. But don't worry, this time you'll actually take off.
I mean, it was just one stupid comment. Why are you making a generalization about the people? What even is this?
To go back to my foreign country, we'll need to fly a long 45 minutes all the way back to Canada.
I get it. So you're from Canada, but you know, since you're brown, they're like, hey, go back to India land. Yeah, that's real fucking cute. That's grade A comedy right there. Damn, you fucking crushed them, man. Why did you even keep going on with this video? It's been done, you slayed them.
But I'm assuming you thought my country was somewhere else. So let's fly across the world to the country of Paki, Afghan, India. India is all the way over here, across the ocean. So unfortunately, you won't be able to drive your trailer there. Oh, Kofefe.
So she says drive your trailer, and so she's making the assumption that, you know, it's trailer park trash, white trash. A white person, essentially, even though she doesn't know that because there's no avatar, there's no proof that it's a white person, but she's just kind of reaching for that. So essentially she's being racist, you know, she's battling racists with racism. That's fantastic. Continue.
Once you board your flight, settle in. It's going to be a long journey. But that's okay. You can take a good rest. It must be so exhausting to walk right through airport security.
Excuse me, bitch. Nobody just walks through airport security. Fucking nobody.
The aircraft you're flying will probably be a double-decker, which means it'll have about 300 to 400 people on board, which is approximately the same amount of people at Trump's inauguration. JK, that's an alternative fact, but you're probably used to those from watching so much Fox News.
This is so terrible. It's so low, just lowbrow, cheap shot bullshit. Oh, let's just point at Fox News always. I mean, that's always the cheap jab. If I'm a liberal, you gotta make fun of Fox News. It's so good. I gotta see if I can power through this. Come on, baby. Come on.
Please note that we're not gonna fly through the Bermuda Triangle because things mysteriously disappear there. In fact, that's probably where your education went.
So she's saying all Trump supporters are fucking stupid and they don't have an education. I mean, like... I like in the beginning of the video that she makes the assumption that she doesn't let fear divide her and makes her stronger or whatever. Meanwhile, she's using these bullshit tactics to further divide the country, but just shitting all over white people, shitting all over Trump supporters. And you're like, yeah, that's some good unity, baby. You're doing a good job, Superwoman. Good on you, man.
We're going to fly across the Atlantic Ocean, around Africa, and through this passageway that's very narrow. Just like your mind.
Look, if that person genuinely made that comment in the beginning of the video and was 100% like just real about it, then yeah, he's a simple-minded, just narrow-minded idiot. But the thing is, you're seeming just as shitty as him because you're taking an entire demographic of people and calling them all narrow-minded. Like, how fucking narrow-minded is that to do something like that? Come on. Come on!
You may recognize some of these countries we're flying over as places immigrants come from to steal your jobs, or just the same countries you steal oil from. Once we reach our destination, you'll notice that India, Pakistan, and Afghanistan are actually 3 separate countries. You silly American Aussie Brit.
Those enunciations, bruh. Just, okay, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. I seriously fucking hate when people do that shit. You know, like say, for an example, like I live in Southern California, so we have a lot of Mexican food. And so we have tacos, we have burritos, we have enchiladas, we have all this bullshit, right? But you know what we don't do? We don't go taco, burrito. We just say taco, burrito. Just like how she said India. And then all of a sudden she's like, Pakistan, Afghanistan.
When you land and are going through customs and they ask for your occupation, make sure you say trash can. And when they ask your date of birth, be sure to say 3000 BC. You effing caveman.
3000 BC. Caveman. What?
You'll notice right away that India is full of beautiful sights and culture. And I know what you're thinking. It probably smells like curry. And you know what? You're right. And it's delicious.
I mean, I'm gonna be real here. I know this is kind of fucked up to say, but you know, India with over 1 billion people in that very tiny country, and most of them don't use deodorant and they shit on the streets. I'm pretty fucking sure India doesn't smell like curry.
And although there are approximately 175 million Muslims in India, there are approximately 2 billion in the whole world. Which means if every Muslim was a terrorist, you wouldn't stand a goddamn chance. Good thing they're not.
Yeah, good thing they're not all terrorists. I mean, I think that most people know that. Even people that are deeply prejudiced, deeply bigoted, know that if you genuinely ask them, they'll be like, well, I know, but here's the thing, that a lot of the terrorism that has come out is done in the name of Islam. It's done in the name of Allah. I mean, let's be fucking real about this shit. I mean, why are we trying to sweep that under the rug? Why is it all these bleeding heart liberals don't want to accept the fact that there's a fucking problem with Islamic terrorism? I mean, a lot of bleeding heart liberals fucking hate religion, but then when it comes to Islam, they just can't fucking deal, and it doesn't make any sense to me. And people like, say, Bill Maher get a bunch of fucking shit for it, and it boggles my mind because he's like, no, fuck religion. Why are we still giving these people a pass? Jesus Christ, I'm getting fucking heated. Let me continue the video before I lose my goddamn mind.
Now that we're here, the good news is your wife can save all that money she spends at tanning salons trying to look closer to my complexion. Quick travel tip. If you're going to India, they don't kill cows there, so there's no beef. But don't worry, because if you kill anything, it'll be considered mental illness. So you're good.
Oh no, God, she's so fucking funny. I can't deal, bro. God.
I hope you've enjoyed this trip to where you think I'm from. And I promise, if I ever meet a genie, all 3 of my wishes will be for you to get an atlas. To be honest, whether I went back to my country of Pakistan, India, or even Canada, I don't see how that would benefit you, since my tax bracket helps pay for your kids' education. You're welcome, Timothy.
People wonder why the world is so fucking shitty, man. It's because bullshit like this comes out and people are like, art is so good, preach it, girl. Man, when these people get into politics, they fucking suck, dude. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed this shit show. I had a little bit of fun with it, and just gonna be picking out a few other things, you know, because Islam has become another hot topic, and you know, my beautiful lady Anita Sarkeesian has opened her mouth about Muslims too, and I'm just so insanely happy, and I'm gonna be tackling that next. So, Anita Sarkeesian,
We coming for you, nigga.